Hi, hello, and welcome to another brand spanking new episode of Bad TV. I'm Dylan. That is Pat.
Permission to come aboard.
Oh, granted. I had so much fun with this episode.
This episode was great.
Oh, my God.
Lots of twists and turns.
One of the most confusing things to brag about, I think we've ever seen.
Yeah, that's something you bury in the deep, dark regions of your soul.
Because you are going to be fired for it if you do brag about it.
Well, he may have not known that. It's out of technicality.
Really
Did she slip it in, or did she not slip it in, or was he just joking?
One of the most confusing things to brag about. Like, it's unprofessional, okay? It's like a Houdini type stuff.
They were surrounded by people.
Yeah.
I mean, God.
Super confusing.
Like some James Bond stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to get into the whole thing. Join us at patreon.com/another podcast network. And Pat has something to say.
Yeah, I have something to say. All right. So we're thinking about jumping ship.
We're jumping ship
on Miami because I got to be honest with you. Patreon is to make money. So we need to put things there that you guys are into. You've shown us by your response. I've done a call to action to ask. I said, all I wanted was 30 more patrons to jump in there to show me that you care that much about that franchise.
And I said, don't.
And they listened to Dylan.
Yeah.
You're not there. Therefore, this week, we're going to come up with something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I think we're going to do Traders and Rock of Love.
Rock of Love.
Traders and Rock of Love.
We haven't done season 2 of Rock of Love, right?
No, we have not.
Wow. You know, I know a girl from Rock of Love, and I'll share some great stories.
Let's have her on.
Oh, I bet she'd come up.
So, Traders, VH1 stuff coming to Patreon soon. I wanted to get to some iTunes ratings and reviews.
Oh, really?
Because we've had some good ones.
Okay. I think, good thing Ruby's not here. I think we had a listener that let her have it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, is her ego? How could her ego handle us reading a negative review about her?
I think so, but she's still, she's still a bit of a rookie in this game, and the first couple of hits you take they bruise. But because we've been doing this for a while, they don't bruise me. This is from Tracy MSP, who left, I think she wrote like 300 words, and it's a very, very confusing one.
This is a long one?
It's a long one. A lot of like...
What's the header? Like, usually those...
Pat, start your own podcast.
Does it start that way?
Yes, it does.
Get the fuck out of here.
They love you.
Okay.
They love you. But then they go on to say that I...
Don't paraphrase. Read it. We got time.
No, I don't want to.
Any accolades for me? Why I should start my own podcast?
Just that you're funny, smart, funny, introspective, relatable, capable of laughing at himself. All the things Dylan is incapable of doing.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Okay. Now, the review kind of spirals into this madness, right? And accuses me of not liking your wife or your children because they're black.
Really? They're technically not fully black. I don't even know. Put the microphone to your mouth, Dylan. I can't hear
It's on my mouth.
Well, tilt it down a little bit more. Sometimes I'm listening back to the podcast and you're quieter than me. That's why.
Well.
Wow, you don't like black people, huh?
Okay.
Boy, I don't know if I can have you at this house anymore.
Yeah, no, I know. It's crazy. And then it was really confusing because she's in the review, she said that the reason that I hate your wife is because she's black, but also because of my failed music career.
Wow. Oh, boy. Yeah. Maybe she, sometimes they mix up podcasts.
Yeah.
This could be Dylan from another podcast, and she's mixing it up.
Yeah, I don't think the cocktail's quite right.
Read that one about Ruby, because that one...
No, I'm not going to read this one, but this is a great one. 4 stars from Old Miss 5. Now, we've said many times, we do not want 1 star or 2 star, 3 star, or 4 star.
No, because 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, that means you're mediocre, because you're in the middle.
And this is America. Aren't we binarily tribal right now? Aren't we either or, right?
Do we hold a nation spellbound, or do you despise us?
So this is from Old Miss 5. Love you guys. And I would have left 5 stars, but Pat prefers scones over croissants. Scones, dude? LOL. Now,
yikes.
I understand that this is a medium. This is a good way to leave a rib, and it worked. But
change that fucking review to a 5, you idiot.
That fucking review.
That hurts our fucking ratings, and also how we look here, fucko. Fucking put a fucking 5 there.
Yeah. I have to say that you have to do that. And I will also agree with you that anyone who prefers a scone, as Luann de Lesseps would say, over a croissant is, truly insane.
Well, you guys haven't been to Holly's Bakery then. That's where I buy my scones, and they are delicious.
Do they have croissants there?
Yes.
You don't get them.
I think they buy them from another vendor. They make the scones there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's a case-by-case thing. So let's
There you go.
Traders, VH1, coming to patreon.com. We have to get into the show right now. Thoughts, pots, go.
Okay. So there was a little story arc here that took place in the episode that I think because we were wondering if Stilly's penis didn't slip into Helen's vag, it was overshadowed by. And that was Ole Soleil. She got her comeuppance. I truly enjoy someone who plays with other people's emotions getting what they gave up.
Your thoughts, your pots.
Okay. Jess is still extremely immature and all over the goddamn place. Barbs, you should have said no to that goddamn date. I know it's fun to cuddle with people. I love to cuddle too.
Who doesn't love a cuddle?
Well,
most men actually don't love a cuddle.
Well, I'll say this. Just cuddle. There's no emotions connected to it. Jess is too emotionally immature to provide you what you want at this point. Okay. But I did enjoy that. And then Frasier, you know I love you. I said if I had a baby brother, I wanted it to be you. I told you that to your face, and I still mean that. That being said, you're quite the tattletale. Framing that this information must be given to Captain Carey.
I agree with him. And me and Frasier are in a Cold War. He is my enemy. Mm-hmm. But I agree with Frasier. He's fucking walking around the boat telling everybody that he fucked a charter guest. He slipped it in while there were numerous people around.
He slipped it in.
You have to say that.
Captain,
I got to tell you something. I said I slipped it in. What are you talking about?
Why didn't Hugo Boss do the same thing? He works under Hugo Boss. This is not your department, Frasier.
Yeah.
He loves getting people fired.
No, he doesn't.
Frasier, come on the show.
Okay, how many pots?
Okay, I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I loved. Boy, Richard's having a tough night.
Oh, yeah.
Helen, he said he did, and then he said he didn't. So did he? He didn't? Well, now I'm finishing the episode. He's getting interviewed by producers. He's saying, call Helen. Did he call you?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't. And now I'm seeing him saying that he may have done it.
Yeah. It's just completely.
Poor Richard.
It's just completely impractical.
90 pots.
Yeah, I thought it was a 90 pot episode too. The Kyle stuff was so much fun. I mean, we've completely forgotten in the entire wall to wall drama. We had a lovely young woman, just serendipitously. I mean, two puzzle pieces coming together. I mean, it took 7
You're
minutes.
referring to Martini.
Martini.
Yeah. I love Martini. And let me tell you something.
Too.
She's from Massachusetts.
Oh,
She's a masshole. Yeah. This is not a stereotype. Girls from New Jersey and Massachusetts, I don't know what's in the water. They don't put out. They don't do this.
You never get with a woman from Massachusetts.
No, they don't, dear. They don't put out. They don't do it. I was shocked.
Yeah.
She was pretty. And now her sexual entanglement with this sea rat has been immortalized in a
I love her.
show.
She's got a little bit of she's got a Teflon thing about her. She just so what? I fucking bagged a Scottish guy in the ground soaked in piss.
And I love that. But Dill, there are always unfortunate
unintended consequences.
You know what that sound was.
It's somebody falling.
Yes.
Gotta fly the stairs.
Well, someone broke their neck intentionally. That was her dad.
Okay.
Because he happened to watch Below Deck.
Yeah.
And then he went to work the next day. Yeah. And someone said, Earl.
Right.
I'm watching the show Below Deck. And my wife says, is that Martini? And I said, I think that's Martini.
Yeah.
Wow. She's great on camera.
Yeah. Or worse. He's like, no, I haven't seen it. And they're like, oh, you got to watch this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a little crazy. I've been watching Chief of War. You know Chief of War?
Yeah, with Jason Momoa.
Yeah, did you watch it?
I haven't watched it. He did a series similar to that on another streaming service.
I can't remember what it was called.
It was something like Hunter.
Yeah.
Or something.
Black and white.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He's like
you like Chief of War?
Chief of War. But did you know that the ancient Hawaiians, when they pass the daughter off to the king, King Kamehameha, in this instance, they consummate their marriage in front of everybody.
Oh, really?
They go into a tent and they bang in front of the entire village, including the dad.
Well, is he in the tent?
The dad's not in the tent. He's outside.
Oh.
Can you imagine little Ellie consummating her marriage and you're watching? I mean, my God.
Well, Dill, if that was happening, you'd hear this. Because that would be me jumping off a cliff. Because they don't have...
Yeah.
Whew. Wow, I got to check that out. Boy, when's Jason Momoa going to take his comic turn in cinema?
Oh, he did in the Minecraft movie.
Oh, yeah. I watched about 20 minutes of that.
Me
That's
too.
a piece of shit.
A piece of shit. Yeah, it was a piece of shit. There was one funny part where the teacher gets in front of the class and he's like, I was laughing so hard. I was like, I'm so hopeful for this movie. And then it was just so bad. But he gets in front of the class and he's like, I'm financially just completely in ruin right now. And he's just talking to the kids about how
I think I remember
about
that.
how he's in
broke.
debt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So great episode, 90 Pots. Let's get into it. So our dear Jess is torn up. The everstorm of chaos and love that is Cirque du Soleil has ravaged Jess and her heart. She cannot play this game. It is claiming her tears.
It is still. And she's engaging in something that's very rare in the sea rat world, and that's something called a little self-reflection, a little looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we should all take a look in the mirror, Dill.
Yeah, because retrospection for a sea rat essentially is, I mean, they do look in a mirror, but it's a mirror that they've punched. And it's fractured, and it's really tough to glean anything one way or the other.
And that's probably why they always say to that mirror, I'm fucking awesome.
Right. Yeah. Fuck you, what do you know? But we really kick off with a story of starters and mains and desserts. Right.
I love how it kicks off with Helen and her buddy Michelle. They thank Captain Carey for tricking that tri-state trash into her room and then locking the door behind her.
Yeah.
Quite the rope-a-dope. And I think they point out that, hey, because you did that, you helped make this vacation awesome. Helen, you invited that person on this trip, okay? I just want to remind you of that.
Right.
By the way, we were a little peek behind the camera. We were trying to get them as a threesome on the podcast, and I don't know, for whatever reason, Helen and Michelle, who are still on the boat, didn't want to do the podcast with Kelly.
And I was like, I don't want to do the podcast with anybody but Kelly. So if we don't have Kelly, we got lives.
And then everybody... Well, to be fair to us, they ghosted us, but it was probably because they listened to our recap.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't like to be called tri-state trash.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. And I wouldn't blame them at all, right?
Yeah.
So listen, this dinner is a tale of two men. One, a year less experienced, the other forged by his own mistakes, you know? Both actually had their wives claimed by their uncle. Because I'm talking about the same man.
Ah, right.
It's Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
But first course is a mushroom veloute, and we move into a deconstructed caprese, which, you know, if you take the easiest salad on planet Earth and make it easier, that's what Anthony did.
Yeah, I was going to say, deconstructed is quite the cop-out in the culinary arts, is it not? Because
it can be and it can't be.
Well,
one could argue that that a caprese salad is already deconstructed.
Right. So dumping it out of a bowl onto a wooden board, that's some horse shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The next course.
Oh, I was going to say, here's my version of a deconstructed.
Yeah.
What I have here is white bread. There's a little bologna. You do the pronunciation a little artfully.
Yeah.
And
you call it mortadella.
Oh, there you go. And I say that's a deconstructed bologna sandwich before your eyes.
Yeah, and I mean there are restaurants in New York City wherein, you know, it wouldn't blow me away if there was a $27 deconstructed bologna sandwich on a table. And I bet you it's probably pretty fucking good too.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Huh. Cure your meat in house and, you know, bake a nice milk bread, toast it up, have some kind of sauce, a mustard.
We're just looking for things to do.
Oh yeah.
There's a coffee shop on Ventura Boulevard. I see a line out the door every day.
Oh, and I want to talk about this on APS. Matcha is having a moment right now.
Is it? It's Matcha's moment.
It is 100% Matcha's moment right now. They're putting tiramisu and freaking cake in matcha. People are lining up around the block for matcha. I mean, it's nuts.
When do we just, as a culture, just have a big vat and we just throw fucking pigs in it, cake, fucking nachos? We grind it all up and go, this is everything. And we eat it. No, we drink it out of a fucking
All right,
straw.
it was too bizarre a hypothetical to even entertain. So next up, a quiche with Comté and lemon zest. You could say that the zest danced on top of the plate. You could also say that it fell onto the plate the way that a drunk does after too many,
Yeah.
I mean, it was just really, really sloppy. But
I was going to say it was an upscale version of something they'd serve at IHOP. Formed scrambled eggs. Is that not what quiche is?
No, that's not what quiche is. No. Pat, why don't you...
I'll back.
Why don't you sit back? Okay,
this is your
We
way.
take a little bit of a break, and Jennifer says that she's going to make Carrie a Sunday sauce, meatballs and veal and fucking olive oil and fucking shit. And the one guy says, "Hey, Maron, it's gravy," and they fight.
I couldn't wait till they got off the fucking boat. I'm sorry. Helen and her crew, they ended up being really nice people. Good luck in that bedroom with Richard tonight, unless you guys are into that sort of thing. But that
Hey, Pat.
fucking...
They're into that.
They're into it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, is this a warning for guys not to fall asleep on the beach? Even if your wife is surrounded by 12 other people, they can still find a way.
Yeah. No, they're into it.
Well, I can't handle these accents anymore. I've about had it.
Next course is a Chilean sea bass. A mango salsa is paired with the fish, and a risotto is slopped on the rim of the plate. Kind of the way, like, you know how a field medic like rushes to an emergency and just sets its stuff down? That's what the risotto looked like on the rim of this plate.
Well,
it was foul.
Generally thrown down haphazardly. You got to attend to a person bleeding.
Yes, and they might not make it. So who has time to structure things? Aged ribeye with potato milfoy and a roasted carrot is up next, and we end the meal with a chocolate coconut ganache and a dish called Love, Passion, and Champagne, also known as a fruit and cheese plate. This was absolutely disgusting. Wall-to-wall fail. No, I'm kidding. I thought Anthony, he's been avenged. The boy whose uncle stole his wife, the boy who was brought up and forged in the fires of painful dyslexia, has now found himself and has scribed Badass Chef himself on the whiteboard.
Right. Yes. He is... he can look in the mirror now and say, I'm a badass chef. And all those people that told me I was a loser are wrong.
Wrong.
And that's when Captain Carey, I believe, walks in the galley and he says, Anthony, your dad, he's looking down on you right now.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, your uncle is going down on your ex-wife. Ouch, that's got to hurt.
Yeah, I want to apologize to everybody for just the continued onslaught. It's not even funny.
Dill, I can't not finish out the season with reminding everybody that his uncle slept with his wife.
I know, and you have to ask yourself why.
It's compulsion.
Is there any more understanding that needs to be had?
Maybe some people are tuning in that are new to the show and they need to know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. And we will not stop. We can't stop.
No.
To quote Miley Cyrus. Okay, so all joking aside, I thought he did great. 80-pot dinner. You really have to pare down a tasting menu when you're serving pepperoni people and when you have 3 burners that are not working. So I thought
given that, great. Yeah, I agree.
All right, so Helen has a gift for Captain Carey. It's a very confusing garment. It is a I mean, it's like, I didn't even know they freaking... when we were talking about how human beings are just freaking bored?
Mm-hmm.
Take the panties and cut the part that goes around the bottom.
It's like a belt.
Yeah. So, yes, Anthony does say that he wishes his father was there. And in my notes, I was going to throw it to you because I knew that you were going to say something horrific.
Right. I don't think it was that bad.
The pajama party has been hatched. Solen says something very English as a second language. This looks like backstage at a KFC.
No, this is called a slaughterhouse, I believe.
Oh, yeah, sure, for sure.
All those,
but if you think about the saying backstage at a KFC, it's so funny to me, that saying. That coupling of words. Backstage implies a hurriedness, right? A kind of scattered chaos to prepare for a performance, right? And KFCs are there's just oil and dead chicken all over the place.
Yeah, I
So
want to
it's
help
just
the sex addict out.
completely different.
Yeah, she was referring to the back room of KFC.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, I don't speak French or any
Yep,
other language.
yep,
so good for her.
exactly.
All right, so I was triggered by this pillow fight.
Oh yeah.
They have to think these things through.
I'm when I was watching this, I was like, I'm so blown away that this was even
On the
offered. Why is it on the table?
Okay, so I don't think I've told this story on this show. This New Year's Eve, we had another couple over with their daughter.
Oh, that's right.
For New
my
Year's
God,
Eve.
Yeah.
And we were doing the East Coast time. We live in LA. So at 9 o'clock,
I love the East Coast ball drop.
the ball drops, and this husband and wife announce they have these confetti throwers to ignite the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think much of it. We have the two kids do it, Elliot and this daughter of theirs. And instantly, when I say 20,000 little stripes of whatever that paper is explode into our living room, go everywhere. 3 months after that, I found a piece of confetti under my balls, and I am very hygienic.
Yeah.
It goes everywhere, and you will. My wife was pissed. We've never talked to those people again. It was an
You've
epic.
never spoken to them.
My
again?
wife refuses. She is. Thank God she was able to hold on to not losing her mind that night. My wife was pissed.
Do they go to the same school?
No,
Oh,
we
thank
it's
God.
possible that we'd never see them again. I like the husband a lot, but I get her sentiment. She thought they did it on purpose because they said, well, I guess your housekeeper's going to have a busy day tomorrow. There's something off like that. And that just got under my wife's skin.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Don't fuck with Cherie.
Don't fuck with Cherie.
Don't fuck with Cherie.
Don't fuck with her.
So Rainbow has an overture. I don't know if that's she has a saying that she goes back to a couple times this episode. We work till we die. Calm down. Selene says, not me, and then vacuums feathers out of her tits. So we head down for bed. Barbara cools Stilly off a little bit the next morning. He says, I want nothing to do with her. And Babs is like, she's a fucking sea rat, Kyle. Take it easy. I mean, you're a fucking sea rat.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we talking about?
It's
What are these bruises of loyalty? I mean, it's amazing.
how much she's been hurt. It's amazing that she's able to step outside the box and
Right.
realize just how meaningless all of this is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, were successful novelists that thought that everything was meaningless. I mean, imagine you're just talking about banging somebody on a boat.
Someone should, is it the Beetle? Kafka?
Metamorphosis, yeah, the beetle. So we head into the dock while Michelle and Helen do a TikTok. And Jess is realizing that she thinks Barbara is a better person, a better kisser, and all that jazz. And more on that at 5. But first we have to get to the tip meeting. Feels like we haven't had one of these in a while. Oh, my God.
Excuse me. I was thinking.
Oh, my God.
All right. So sorry. So let's get to the Jess and Rainbow discussing Barbs. Jess is starting to realize that she may have let the right one get away.
Yeah.
And she may ask her on a date. And I have some advice for Jess. Feel free to take a week off from your love life.
That's what I was thinking, too. Like, we're on this treadmill pretty aggressively, and it's like,
The sad
just have
part,
a little celibacy for a week.
well, because Jess is so emotionally immature, this is all about her feeling better about herself.
We'll get to
Okay.
Barbara. Beware.
Yeah. All right. Tip meeting. Okay. Can I break down the game film?
You know, I want to say really quickly, I want to talk about it on APS, but my car got hit last night by a food truck. Pretty significant.
While you were in it?
No.
How do you know? Oh, cameras?
Nope. I was at a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Came out. And the valet goes, you have a silver Prius? I go, uh-oh.
You know, that parking lot owes you the money. It happened there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But immediately as the guy says, do you have a specific kind of car? I was like, what is going on here? The way that Carrie opens up this conversation, you're just like, oh, there's no way.
Oh.
There is bad news coming.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't hide the whatever. Like, the second you walk into a room with him, you know what's going to take place.
Oh, yeah.
There's
He's
no-
like, I thought we did great. I thought you guys were amazing. I raped that fucking crazy bitch, huh? I thought it was a really good time, but
A bunch of cheapos.
bunch of goddamn cheap.
22 grand.
22.
All right, so I'm rounding up to be generous. 1,700 a sea rat. The sea rats, when the camera pans around them, they look despondent.
Oh.
It's like someone told them that their dad was going to abandon them.
Crestfallen, I would say. But we get to Damo, Damo is very preoccupied. I understand that Frage, you take umbrage with Frage, and I do too, just not over this specific thing. Me and Frage are in a cold war. He is my enemy, but Damo is the one that really spearheads the charge over the Helen and Kyle thing. Now, Kyle is the one that, signed his
When someone is drunk and starts announcing that they did kill that runaway 14 years ago, and
you have to call the cops. You just have to.
They may be drunk and they're just being braggadocious for whatever reason about something
Can you
stupid.
imagine a cop comes up to you and goes, "What are you doing? Why are you bothering us with this?" Oh, I'm sorry. Thought I could help you guys out with a cold case. Oh, my bad. And then, the cop would be like, "You know what? You're right. I'm sorry."
Want to hear a crazy story?
Yeah.
So I dated a girl 20 years ago. We dated a long time. She has two brothers. She told me that her oldest brother killed her father and that the rest of the family never, because he was kind of mentally ill, they didn't report it. And he shot him in the head in Silver Lake in, I don't know what year it was. I won't say it. I actually know it because I don't want you guys like sleuthing out. After we stopped.
Just go like this. Just go like this. Go like this.
I think it was like.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, after we stopped talking, I was like, I'm going to start doing a little Googling to see if this really took place. And had I found the actual like unsolved mystery of this, because she told me where it took place, and her mother and the other brother, and it always terrified me, like that he got away with it.
He got away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Clive Owen in that movie.
Which one?
Oh, the one where he's the bank robber, but he sits in the Inside Man.
Oh, Inside Man. Yeah.
That's a movie.
That's a movie. I think there's two movies called Inside Man. One is about like Cameron Crowe, whatever the gladiator guy, and it was about like
Russell Crowe,
big pharma, like with cigarettes or whatever.
Huh?
And Al Pacino was in it. I think it's called Inside Man.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there's like 5 movies called Aquamarine.
Mm-hmm.
I think. All right, so it's Kyle's birthday, listen, and he's going to do whatever he wants to do. That includes letting a little too much steam out of the kettle, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's so fun when you know a secret. But I always say, when you have a secret,
you have to kill everyone.
The only way it gets kept if 2 people know the secret and one of them's dead.
Yeah.
Helen's alive, you're alive.
Yeah. So the secret's not going to get kept, especially if you pull a fucking Robert Durst, huh? Of course. Of course I did it. Yeah. But yeah, Kyle pulled a Durst. The difference between him and Durst is that Durst actually did chop all those people up and throw them in bags. So, yeah. Didn't he have like a pretty good excuse for why he did it?
Which murder are you talking about?
The one where he chopped the guy up.
Okay, so that was a neighbor, and he said it was self-defense.
Yeah.
I don't think you chopping his body up and then hiding it is...
Well, I mean...
Just call the cops and say this guy tried to kill me.
That's another thing that I think the cops wouldn't understand. They're like, why'd you chop his body up and throw it? Listen, the guy came after me. I just didn't want to deal with it. Mm-hmm. Okay, we get it.
That's an amazing documentary.
Amazing, yeah. Amazing dog. The Jinx.
The Jinx.
They tried to catch lightning in a bottle twice. Is that what you say? You try to catch lightning in a bottle twice.
You can't
and it blows
do that
the
twice.
bottle up. That's what they say. So, too many beans out of the can, sang like a canary, said he banged Helen without a rubber in the water.
Oh, he said that later. Yeah. And then when he gets to that young masshole, I banged her. Yeah, anyway. And, and I didn't wear a rubber. I might have impregnated a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy. No. He's talking about banging Helen without a rubber.
Yeah, right. And then
in the water, says she refused, or he refused, but she wanted to fuck. That's what he says in the cabs. But we hit the table, and Kyle immediately gets up and finds one of the most serendipitous and willing partners I think we've ever seen on reality television. Okay. He and Martini from Boston go on a little walkabout. They hit the beach and then they hit a urinal and then they bang on a floor soaked in the slime and bacteria underneath everyone's feet, but they also bang in particulates of shit and piss. And not even particulates. I mean, some of it was just puddled.
I must say, if you don't mind backing up here, because I just want to capture all of this. Kyle's knows I love a drunk, and I love a drunk with courage. Mm-hmm. Drunken courage. Yeah. Because sometimes you can pull it off.
Oh, yeah.
Also worth noting, his nose gets redder the more he drinks.
Well, he's Scottish.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a good metric to know how many he's had.
Yeah, the Scots are like, God came down and pinched their nose and was like, you stop being alcoholics. And then they didn't listen. And then all the alcohol flows right to the tip.
To their nose.
Yeah.
All right. So he starts, let's see here. Oh, I was going to say, he pulled this off with this mass hole in under 7 minutes.
Yeah.
He's already smacking lips.
He ordered a steak, got up, hit on her, went to the beach, banged her in a urinal, sat back down, ate the steak. I mean, it's a pretty impressive sequence of events.
Very quick.
Lemony Snicket. I mean, my God.
I've had it captured in a bottle. It's a beautiful thing. You know, when I owned that goddamn tour company, that's people were traveling. And every once in a while, I think, as I was having relations with a person from out of town, I often wonder if there was a
venereal disease.
No. I protect myself. Dude, I come from the generation where
AIDS.
You thought if you looked at a girl too long, you'd die of AIDS.
Yeah, well, so, AIDS is scary.
Well, I want to say, I used to always wonder, like, the girls, especially if it was like girl trip, I'd be like, is she engaged to some lawyer or something?
Yeah, and then you were like, I don't care.
Oh, speaking of which, tease for another podcast show. My wife is going on her first girls trip to Las Vegas to see the Backstreet Boys. I'm sure everything will be fine.
I think so, too. Now, listen, the two of them get back to a rousing applause from the bar. She's a very fun girl. Kyle sits down and tells Selene that Martine was better than her. Kyle, come on.
Well, at least that dad has something to be proud of.
Kyle, that is not you, okay? You don't need to go doing that, Kyle. My goodness gracious.
Did you see how he ate that meat thrown in his face, too?
Yeah.
I have to say, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
But at least if you're a C-rat or in this mindset, right then you're at the top of the world.
Oh,
just
yeah.
You closed some ass, dear.
That's one of the
And now you're going to sit down. You're going to watch Sports Center.
Yeah.
And you're going to eat some meat and enjoy yourself, dear.
Yeah. No, Kyle is on C-Rat Cloud 9 right now. So we hit the boat, and Selene and Kyle have a little chat in the jacuzzi.
Yikes.
She goes, you said I was worse than the bathroom floor lady. He said, yeah, I never said I was a good person. That's an amazing alibi for offending somebody. You know, you really didn't need to say that thing about the Jews.
Never said I was a good person.
I never said I was not anti-Semitic.
No.
I mean, Jesus.
So let's be clear about that.
All right, so Babs and Jess.
All right, where are we? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, this was ridiculous. Meanwhile, Jess chats with Barbs and asks if she can go on a date with her.
Yeah.
And I was like, please say fucking no.
Oh, she says yes. But unfortunately, we get a little bit more confessional from Kyle, confessions from Kyle, wherein he...
Yeah, he chats with Damo and about his fight with Olay.
Oh, man.
And then there's that little piece of business about him possibly impregnating that complete stranger who he also raw-dogged.
Yeah. People got to be careful.
What is going on with you?
That is crazy.
I had a vasectomy when I was 24. I still wore a condom.
Yeah, it's so nuts. I mean, think about it. Like, if you two are the type of people that will just meet one another and then have sex with one another on the floor of a bathroom.
Doggy style. And then we didn't even say that Jess took a picture of that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Not
cool.
You know what? Hey, Martini, if you're listening, can we have you on?
Next morning,
Jess
Jess tells Celine that she asked Barbara on a date. What was that move for?
I'll tell you what that is. Is Jess is closer than Olay Soleil than I thought.
Yep.
She's doing this. They're in an emotional, like the trenches.
Cold War, yeah.
Cold War of how can I hurt you?
Oh, no. Jess is, and we'll get to this in the date, Jess is still very focused on Celine.
Yes. She wants to get her back.
Yes. And I feel so bad for Babs. I hope it's not true. All right. So Celine pushed her away. And it does sound like Celine has some reflection, but I think it's fraudulent and more about the whole sex addict thing. I think it's two power players getting frustrated and flustered by not having control over the other person.
Here's the thing. Olay, you had a great time, but you played your hand. You made out with everybody, and now you're kind of just a joke on the boat.
You're kind of just drawing eyes in college-ruled notebooks. But Damo and the gang are wondering what the fuck to do with Stilly. He seems like someone on the brink. And I take issue with Damo saying that fellow C-Rat is on the brink. Hey, buddy, you are all on the brink.
How dare you? And by the way, we get a little C-Rat history where Damo gets into this thing that
he had a friend.
Just like Stilly. And this is someone like...
He's in pen.
He's calling out.
He's in pen.
No, Stilly is a fucking drunk sex addict, C-Rat.
Yeah.
Having the time of his life.
He's on C-Rat Cloud 9.
I like Kyle a lot.
So the C-Rats are all wondering what the hell could possibly be going on. The mystery of the slip-in. But we get to the preference sheet meeting.
This is kind of a bore.
Yeah. The only thing of note is that one of the dinners is going to be chef's choice. And as we've said in the past, that is very dangerous because you could have tears on a plate. You know.
Well, if it's themed.
And what would the theme be?
Pain. Deep, deep pain.
Yeah. Yeah. There would be tears on a plate, and then there would be a note card with the word bed spelled Deb. And then there'd probably be like a ratatouille.
Oh, yeah. But to finish that course, I'd be like, can I have some chopsticks? I've never tried to eat a teardrop before.
Yeah. And then when the note card, you'd be like, are you dyslexic? And he'd be like, in fact, I am. All right, sorry.
So they want a 3-course dinner and a 10-year anniversary, jump off the boat in the wedding dress. That's all stupid.
Yes.
These people strike me as they are going to be very boring.
I think they're going to be amazing. They're not going to tip them. Okay, so.
Oh, yes, that teaser.
The crew throw a little bit of a rager for Kyle, and whilst he is celebrating his big day, he's told that he needs to chat with Cap. So he heads up for a really confusing conversation.
Now, as I saw this play out, where he's urged to basically
rat on himself
before someone else might, I would have dared them to rat him out. But my note is deny.
Well, the problem is
Karen Reed killed a guy and she's walking.
She did not.
I know she didn't. I was just kidding about that.
Okay, so listen, he goes up there and he tells Captain, listen, I told everybody that I slipped it inside of Helen in the water while I was holding her.
Oh, my God.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
I'm sorry.
Come on. I got to edit these.
That's true.
Jesus.
Can I tell you how Carrie fucked up here? Carrie, I know you listen. Sorry, Captain Carrie. Got to show him respect. He's my favorite captain. Captain Carrie, you should have said.
Who's your least favorite captain?
Lee.
What's he been up to? Have you checked in on him?
I don't know. Staring at a fucking wall. Enjoy retirement, you hack. He's such a jerk. If you're Captain Carey, this would have been in the second conversation after he did his investigation. You know how like when they do those, they record people that what's an interrogation? Yeah. They're allowed to lie to the person they're interrogating. I would have said, Silly, get in here. Okay. I just got off the phone with Richard.
Yeah.
He said you fucked Helen.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah.
He would have given it up.
Right. If it was there to give up, but I don't think it is.
I'll say this. I like Kyle. I'm going to let the audience decide for yourself. If old Patty was betting on this in Vegas, he absolutely slipped at it.
No way. The mystery persists. But so, he tells Captain Carey, I didn't bang the charter guest.
No. Carrie asked, did you bang her? Which you said last week. I made that up. And I was thinking at the time, you're Captain Carey. You have to have a more dignified way that you question this.
Everybody's saying you banged that charter guest.
No, less crass. Did you get your splat on?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Well, that would imply a climactic moment. And, considering the manner in which you've spoken about this person tonight, would be a physical and emotional impossibility, regardless of the environs, right? So you had it with the accents. You really did.
I know. I did.
Okay. So he goes, I didn't bang the charter guest. I was just joking.
Good for you, still.
And Captain Carey is rightly very confused.
Why would you admit to something like that? I mean, we can all question that.
Well, why would you make this up?
Right.
Not admit to something. Like, why would you invent it?
I always loved the phrase. I heard it when I was 10 and I had my first beer. The drunk man says what the sober man feels or did. Yeah. It's true. I'm sorry.
So the Sea Rats go through a revolving door of interrogation and nobody believes it. And that's when we get to Jess and Babs out on a date.
I want to say this. That was his crew members because he's such a good guy and fun to be around. That's them doing him a solid.
Yeah, I think so too.
They covered their ass by, or at least Fraser and Damo did, by having him say it to Captain Carey, and then they squashed it within the interrogation.
Yeah, and it looks like Kyle's going to get pretty gross next week blaming Fraser. But listen, and Anthony goes Hulkamania, starts freaking throwing shit all over the place. But Selene is drawing eyes while Babs and Jess are on a date, okay? Then Jess and Babs get back to the boat, and they sleep in the same room as Selene. Mm-hmm. Jess telling Selene, then sleeping in the same room as Selene, Babs, you got to be smarter than this. Do not be used by this girl. Don't be used by this girl. And it's crazy because I do think that Jess is a sweetheart, but sometimes the devil's on our shoulders. They just take the wheel, and you just are not in control.
I'm not saying it's okay to engage in this behavior. If you start doing this past 25, we got a problem.
Got to go to the therapist.
That's right.
Got to talk to somebody.
Have some fun though while you're in your 20s. Just don't hurt too many people too much.
Next day,
we
wake to see if Kyle is going to be terminated. Everyone I've spoken to is full of shit. Or says that he's full of shit, and Captain Carey says, I can't fire the guy on a hunch, so Kyle lives. And in the post-credit scene, we see a Joker-like smile scrawl across the face of Stilly. Again, what are you doing?
Take the out, dude. Take the out.
Distance.
Right. Yes.
It's like somebody inventing that they were on Jeffrey Epstein's plane.
I was on it. Were you on it?
No, I was just kidding.
I was fucking around.
But was I? What the fuck?
But the stakes are way
lower. Way lower. Patreon.com/another podcast network for traders and Rock of Love.
I could do Rock of Love. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You know how you show Dilly and I that you're into it? Sign up for Patreon.
You go over to Patreon.
Now. It's kind of the beginning of the month.
Yeah, go do it now. Go do it now. We love you guys. We'll be back next week. I'm Dylan saying goodbye. Pat, say goodbye.
Later, dudes.